Hey everybody, Brett from Starters Gaming here, back with part 3 of our Crusader Kings 2 Elder Kings mod Let's Play. It's kind of a mouthful. So, the last couple episodes, we were basically just getting set up. The first one, we went through the character creation process and talked a little bit about the mod itself. Then the second episode, we got done with, all of our appointments, our laws, things like that. Actually, it looks like we get to pick another. I think I will boost that one. We also got married. Our wife is the ruler of a couple territories over here. So our son, or daughter, I guess, because it is agnatic cognatic succession, our heir will inherit her lands as well as ours. So, this episode, I want to dive in and actually get some stuff done. So let's go ahead and ramp up the clock. Before I do that, I'm going to send him on a pilgrimage. And let's go. Oh, we need a new ambition. We want to make a friend. Let's undertake a pilgrimage since we're already doing it. After a few days traveling on a small carriage with your pilgrim entourage, you finally arrive at Iverstead. As you look to High Hrothgar, you are humbled and realize how accurate the nickname Third of the World is. The inhabitants of Iverstead warn you about the snowstorms, wolves, bears, and all kinds of disasters that could happen on the way up. Let's do it. Okay, and our regent takes over. I can still see Iverstead. No, we're no coward. After we complete our pilgrimage, we should probably focus on having a child. I'm actually going to shoot for a daughter first. I'd like to have someone that we can marry off in order to make alliances, and then we'll worry about having a son. And in the case that we don't have one, the daughter could still inherit. Wow, this guy really wants to back out. No way. No way, we are doing this. After a good night of sleep, you reach the third emblem. The fledgling spirits of men were strong in old times, unafraid to war with dragons and their voices, but the dragons only shouted them down and broke their hearts. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? Do we risk a better way around? Nope. Onwards. He's never been there before. I don't know how he would know a better way around. As you finally get to the snowy parts of the mountain, you see the fourth emblem. Kine called on Parthenax, who pitied man. Together they taught men to use the voice. Then Dragon War raged. Dragon against tongue. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? We're going up. And once we return, I will set our sights on conquering these guys. As the mountain gets more and more snowy, you reach the fifth emblem. Man prevailed, shouting Alduin out of the world, proving for all that their voice was too strong, although their sacrifices were manifold. We will continue. I'm not going to risk getting lost by taking a shortcut. After bypassing an obvious wolf's den, you see the sixth emblem with roaring tongues. I wonder if they use screenshots from the game. And just like, it looks like it's a screenshot from Skyrim with like a filter over it. After bypassing an obvious wolf's den, you see the sixth emblem. With roaring tongues, the Sky Children conquer, founding the first empire with sword and voice. I almost said swords, like that, the curved swords. Whilst the dragons withdrew from this world. Will you go up or end your pilgrimage here? We will go up. Okay. What happened? Your group has almost reached the seventh emblem. when senile old men clad in strange robes approach your group. As they draw near, they reveal themselves to be rogue mages and demand high sums of gold to let your group make it down alive. You pay the ransom and take your leave. Aw, that's a shame. That sucks. Let us pick a new ambition. I think we will focus on having a daughter. Now then. I wish I could see just how many troops they have. Wow, they are weak. How are we looking? Not significantly better. But I like our odds. I'm gonna go ahead and declare war on these guys. We're gonna take Rorikstead and Ravenhall. And then we'll probably take a look at these guys down here. We'll probably just keep pushing west. Well, no, I'll take care of this, and then we'll maybe look at going north to these. I'm also probably gonna, well, I think we should give him some time to sow some dissent. I don't think he's accomplished much. He's accomplished nothing. It's been 3 months, I think. Yeah, 3 months. Okay. So, let us declare war. And, if we win the war, we get +3 moral authority. And he loses a bunch of stuff. Now, neither lord is of my religion, so both of these would go to me, as far as I understand. We should also, let's do this first. I don't want to get sidetracked. Interesting, I can't do both. I would like to do both. Nearby old gods. Ooh, let's press this one instead. If I'm only going to be able to take one of them, I don't want to risk pulling all the other reachmen into this war. So we're going to do a de jure claim. Okay. Now what I was saying before, we should look at our religion. I'm not familiar with how it works in this game. He's the arch-primate of the temple. And that is in the Imperial City. And then the White Gold Tower, where is that? Also the Imperial City. Let's see, Lordship of Adamantine, where is that? That's over here. Priory of Ysgrimshoel, and that's in Windhelm. The Barony of Karndar is way over here. This is the island where the Altmer live, the High Elves. And then the Kingdom of Valinesti, which is it's the western part of, I think is it Valenwood? Where the Wood Elves live. Okay, so we're at war. Let's pull up our soldiers. And we'll start heading in. Consolidate all of our forces in Grey March. I don't think they're going to be able to put up much of a fight. Sunderstone. If you've played Skyrim, Sunderstone is where, where the Sunderstone is. It's also where the giant mud crab is. It's like a giant dead mud crab husk. Who's is this? Bodio? No. She was actually a pretty good character, if I recall, and I'd like to keep her around. Oh, I keep pausing. I need to stop pausing. Steward of our probably did not think I noticed a few coins here and there were missing, but the steady disappearance made me suspicious. Might it be the gold's disappearing into his greedy fingers? I don't want to get these traits. Let's question him. Declared that he was innocent. Further investigation revealed that the cook responsible for the purchases of foodstuff had forgotten to account for the extra eggs. Okay, we get some prestige. Well, at least we didn't like hang him for stealing coins and then find out it was just some extra eggs. Oh boy, he's calling him back up. I still think we'll be okay. Neither of these levies were full. Come on, hurry up. Uh-oh. That's no good. Come on. That's interesting. They spelled... I wonder if that's just a typo. They spelled it with two N's. Okay, let's head on in. I'm a little bit wary of what they've got going on here. I can't see what they're up to. I guess we'll find out once we step in. Bleak Wind. Just looking at all these names is reminding me of places of interest in Skyrim. Bleakwind Basin is here. The Glenmoral Coven of Witches is here. Brittleshin Pass. Lake Ilinalta. That's where there's like a sunken keep that you can go in, and there's like skeletons and bandits and stuff. There's Helgen, where you start. Falkreath, where the giant graveyard is, and the werewolf that you meet. Iverstead, obviously, where you go to head up to High Hrothgar. Grey Winter Watch is over here. I'm sure there's more. But for now, let's continue our siege. Okay, who did he call in? Nobody nearby, from the looks of it. He's attacking this guy. Interesting. Well, if the Bretons are hitting the Reachmen from one side and we're hitting it from the other, we should be alright. Let's see, it'd be cool if they had a more savage looking sprite for the Reachmen, since they are basically, well, I don't know how to describe them other than savages. Begin the trait experienced. That's good. It won't be good if we get killed. By whatever disease we've got going on here. Health -3. That's actually not good at all. Oh, beat them there, beat them there. Come on. Get there. Damn. I'd like to crush these guys and get rid of them before they cause trouble. Some moral authority. There's a couple holy sites we need to take. Oh, I guess we don't. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. We're gonna crush their army anyways, and then I'll sue for peace. Because that way, if we need to have a follow-up war, they'll be weakened. Oh, there's another army. Who are you? Okay. Let's get... The infection wound is gone. The wound itself remains though. Well, that's good. I almost always take wounded just because it's a pretty decent negative trait to take. It doesn't hurt you too much. Generally it just turns into scarred and it's no big deal. This is probably the first time I've ever actually had it turn to infected. Normally it doesn't backfire on me. But let's go ahead and offer peace. And it's over. Rorikstead is ours. Yeah, we need to get home before we do that. Oh, he's still... What the heck? Can I revoke this? He's not... He's considered an infidel, so... I don't want to piss everybody off. Huh. What would be the best way to go about this, I wonder? We need to wait until... We got 10 years, huh? Founded the Independence faction. Yeah, he's already trying to cause trouble. Edicts, huh? What's that do? No, we're not gonna do that. What is... She's not fond of us. He's not. And he's not. Wow. I'm worried that if I revoke his title, that these guys will revolt. Granted, we should be able to take them. It's almost worth just going for it and seeing if I can draw them all into a war and revoke their land. We don't want to be shy. Yeah, we want to try to get gregarious. That's a really good trait. Oh, we did. Nice. We have amazing stats right now. Oh. What did he do, though? I'm gonna go for it. This is kind of exactly what I was looking for. Oh, he was trying to kill me, huh? My own... Well, it makes sense. He was my heir. But yeah, this is exactly what I was looking for, because now I don't have to be the bad guy. That's kind of interesting. That's more what I would expect the Forsworn to look like. I guess we'll move everybody here. Yeah, he is not going to be able to do much with that. And so now we'll only have 3 vassals to contend with. And hopefully these guys... I don't think their opinions went any lower. Doesn't look like it. But it might be worth... I can call up their levies and just have them sit there and try to draw them into rebellion. And let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 provinces, and my limit is 7. So that might be a decent plan. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something. Speaking of which, what's our wife think of us? Can we... No honorary titles, huh? What's interesting in this is that Thane, she's actually a Thane. Well, she's a queen now, but before you can see under that, she is a Thane, which in this game is actually a ruler. In Skyrim, it was more of an honorary title, or at least that's what they made it out to be. I guess, I don't know, I think, at least in terms of the game, an Earl being equivalent to a Jarl would make more sense, I think. I don't know. It's hard to gauge because the map of Skyrim is so distorted, and you know, it's essentially like a shrunken version of a real world map, so it's hard to gauge just how much land they're actually governing. But I guess technically they could be more like a duke in a sense, and then the High King would be, you know, like equivalent to a king in this game. I've read that you should never assault unless you have, like, I think it's 8 times the number of defenders. So I probably will not unless I significantly outnumber them. 8-1. Let's see, who's gonna be next? I think he's gonna be next. Or her. Who's the main instigator here? This one, well, they're both pretty dangerous from the looks of it. Although, I mean, it's essentially the same people. Seniority succession, why? Come on. Oh, autosave. That always catches me off guard. I'm gonna let this siege finish, and when that happens we should be able to super peace. Once we accomplish all that, I'll probably break the episode off since we are running right at about, I think, pretty close to what I'm shooting for. So let's go ahead and offer peace. I'm gonna pause, and we will enforce our demands. So now he is our captive. I'm definitely going to revoke his title. Can I not do that? Why not? Oh, jeez. I'm going to do that. I really need to be able to do this. I can't change another crown law. That's not good. We'll have to wait and see on that. I'm going to go ahead and break the episode off here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you back here for episode 4.